Yeah, good afternoon. It will be worrying, certainly in the fact, as you mentioned, he's had such a strong impact since joining the club. Positive form for both club and country too. He's come in at a time when Arsenal needed somebody on that right-hand side with the injury that Bukayo Saka suffered this year, and his impact has been there for everybody to see. He's been in startling form right now. That will be a big concern if reports are true that he's going to miss the next couple of months. We will get confirmation of that from Mikel Arteta when we speak to him in the next hour. But what will also concern Mikel Arteta is the broader picture in terms of injuries. Why that there's been an injury every single game of the Premier League season so far this year. It was Kai Havertz against Man United. It was Saka and Ødegaard against Leeds. Saliba against Liverpool. Then it was Ødegaard again on his shoulder against Forest before Madueke against Manchester City. And this comes after last season when a sheer volume of injuries really took the toll on an Arsenal squad that perhaps didn't have the depth that it's got this season. Now the depth is certainly going to be tested. The work in the transfer market in the summer is already coming to fruition and being positive because they need that depth because of the amount of players already currently out injured. But what I would say on that right-hand side of the forward line for Arsenal, it's probably the place in that whole Arsenal squad where you say they've got plenty of cover there. You've got Bukayo Saka coming back from injury. You've got Ethan Nwaneri. You've got young Max Dowman, the 15-year-old sensation who's already made 2 substitute appearances in the Premier League so far. So Arteta has got options in that position. But if they're continually losing players match on match, then that depth and that squad depth is going to be tested to the maximum. But look, the Carabao Cup against Port Vale tomorrow to look forward to. Mikel Arteta's got an opportunity to play some players that perhaps need the game time. Give a debut to the likes of Kepa Arrizabalaga. Give a first start to Christian Norgard perhaps in midfield. Ben White returning from injury as well. Miles Lewis-Skelly hasn't played much football recently too. Ethan Nwaneri, another opportunity to play. So look, these Carabao Cup games do give and provide opportunities to managers to rotate the squad, rest the players, but Arsenal need their squad, all the squad at the moment, it feels like, up to speed because the injury crisis is certainly deepening match by match. For another player, what's the update on Noni, if you will?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be out for a few weeks. We don't really know yet. Probably we're going to have to scan him next week again. He felt something at the beginning of the match. He tried to carry on, and at halftime was too sore. So let's see.
Is it weeks more than months?
We hope so. We hope so. As I said, we need to scan him again to see the real extent of the injury, but it doesn't look too bad.
And how disappointing is that for a player that's come into the side, had such a positive impact at the club?
He was gutted, obviously. Very disappointing to see him because he was in such a good state. He looked a real threat. He was getting some consistency, some flow now into the team, and it looked like a real threat. So it's a big miss for us. Let's
unfortunately stick with the injury theme. Hincapié, what's the update on him?
Yeah, he picked a little groin injury. We have to again assess him in the next few days how he goes. Obviously, it's been a change of load, and he didn't really have a pre-season after the surgery that he had. And we have to see in the next week or so how he's.
And again, is there a time frame you think he could be? Is that weeks? Is it months?
No. I think that would be a short-term injury.
Kai Havertz, is there any more update on him? We're going to ask you all the time, I'm
sure. Well, with Kai, we know that it will be months. With him, I don't know if he can be with. You never know because this is Kai. And he's a different specimen, and we really miss him. Hopefully he will be back and back for the long term as well, which is very important to look after that knee. And so far it's progressing really well.
As our Carabao Cup journey commences with an away fixture at Port Vale, the first team has been diligently preparing for the challenge ahead, demonstrating focus and determination during their final training sessions. With Vale Park set to host the opening clash, the players gathered at the Saba Realty Training Center, where an atmosphere of positivity and camaraderie prevailed, reflecting the team's readiness for the upcoming test. Club photographer Stuart McFarlane was on hand to document these moments, capturing a series of vibrant images that showcased not only the intensity of the preparations but also the unity and morale within the squad, as they aimed to make a strong start in this season's competition.